Hi, Tracy here from Healthy and Happy, and today we're going to carve a pumpkin. I've not done this for a wee while, so you need to bear with me. I'm sure it's all going to go great, and it's a whole thing. I'm not an expert, so let's see how we get on. I got given a little tip before about how you do 4 slats. I'm just going to draw on with my marker. You do 4 slits down the pumpkin, and then you draw a line down. And I have been told from a reliable source that this is the best way to do it, because you get a good top that you can put on and off. So it's quite small, but we'll see how it goes. I've got a knife with a serrated edge, and I've got a kitchen knife with a smooth edge that it helps to clear the cut zip. I have a spoon and I have an ice cream scoop. Let's see how we go on. Make my cuts. Like that. I maybe won't always talk because I'll be concentrating. Yeah, so that's my 4 slits. So then I want to cut down to that edge. And I'm making crazy wee faces here, I know. And just make sure your fingers are out of the way. You don't want to be cutting yourself. And then this one. I've been reliably informed that this is better than cutting the circle, so we shall see. Get in there. Turn it round. Almost there. Right, I have cut all the way right. A bit more. And I was watching some videos and it was showing me that this is quite tricky just to get right. Right. Push it in a little bit. Push it in. Then we get it out. Spoons in. Spoons safer to use, and there we go. We've got a top, and then you see it's a nice shape, and then that just fits back in nicely. I'm quite impressed with that. Okay, now what I'm going to do, we open your pumpkin See, there's lots of seeds, loads of seeds in there. What I'm going to do is gather up those seeds, dry them, and plant them for next year's pumpkin. And can you guess what we're going to do with the flesh of the pumpkin? We're going to make some pumpkin soup as well. So I've got my spoon. Give me a second. I am going to go and get a bigger spoon than this and another bowl for my pumpkin flesh. I'm back. Right. So, got a spoon and another bowl. And I'm just going. It's a good wee workout, this, I'll tell you. Let's scrape all that off the sides. It's quite therapeutic. Getting there. And be told, this thing to get your hand in. Once you scrape that all off from the sides. Lots of seeds. And then we're going to have fun planting these in this thing. I seen a thing on Facebook today about someone using the inside of a pumpkin, putting some compost in and planting the seeds. So you're using the, I don't know if you've seen that, people do it with peppers as well. So you're growing the pumpkin inside the old pumpkin. Which seems a great idea, but winter, it's going to be too cold, it's not going to grow. And they started getting little seedlings, but it really wasn't going to. I doubt it will grow so that you'll get pumpkins next year. But we're getting there. It's messy, but it's fun. You can see my cat. Fast asleep here. Cat's life. Okay. Excuse me if I don't talk too much because I'm concentrating. So many seeds. I'm really surprised that there's quite so many. We'll get these planted up at Clay's now. That'll be great. And then everybody can get a pumpkin plant if it wants one. Might even have a wee competition next year who can grow the biggest pumpkin and who can decorate the pumpkin the best. Have a little challenge going on now. Okay, we're nearly there with all the seeds. Okay. Watch other people doing this in the video and it all comes out in the one go. I think it's maybe clever editing. Maybe we read it. Okay. Couple more seeds and that is it. Okay. Now I've got my ice cream scoop and I'm going to start scooping the flesh of the pumpkin because we're going to make pumpkin soup. Just going to scrape all this away. Maybe a circle at the top would be best if you're scooping out the flesh. You can see what works for you. It's working, and I'm still making crazy faces. Right, I am going to pause the video for a little bit because I don't want to be seeing this. Okay, so my ice cream scoop works an absolute treat. I have got a bowl here of pumpkin flesh that will be used to make my soup, and I have a bowl here of pumpkin seeds that we'll use to plant to grow more pumpkins next year. So it's my pumpkin all hollowed out, ice cream scoop. It's still a bit of it, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not dead easy, it's not like it falls out, but it's not too bad. So you can see my pumpkin this side is lovely. But this side got a little bit of damage. So I think what I want to do is cut this side out, because that will go rotten. Okay, I am just going to do a nice simple design. You can see my wee pumpkin here is a nice wee simple design. So I am going to get inspiration from him, just a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, I'm going to draw on with my marker. Another wee tip that I've seen, marker doesn't look too good, I'll use a pen. Another wee tip that I seen when I was looking at doing this is cut out small bits first, because the big bits make the pumpkin weaker and then it's harder to cut the small bits out. So cut your small bits out first, then your bigger bits. That's my eyes. My nose. His mouth. Make him smiling, eh? And teeth. He needs his teeth. Okay. Going to use my serrated knife again. And I go. And I've been told that we back and forward. The thing is too, you don't have to get all this out in one go. You can just do little bits because it's coming out. And I'm going to be conscious of keeping my knife away from me so that if it does slip, I'm not going to cut myself. It's going to be always going to be. Looking good. What did I say? And then I put in the knife, wasn't it? So just be careful when you're doing this. Get a grown up to help you as well. Don't ever do this on your own without someone helping. Always get a grown up. You see his now coming along? Get quite excited now. Oh, the hard work bit's done. This is a fun bit now. Just kind of getting it out in little chunks seems to be the easiest way. I have a mouth with teeth. I'm going to go for a nose next. And you can do any design on this if you like. I just go for nice and traditional. My nose, now my eyes. And this is a bit that's tappish that's coming out. And you can also, I've seen a few people like printing templates to put on. And what they do is they stick the template on and then get pins and stick pins in so you know what bit to cut. And that seems to work quite well. One eye! Woohoo! You can see it now, eh? Okay, other eye. You can't get me tools for this as well, and they probably do make it a little bit easier, but the knife going through it fine once you have cut the flesh out on the inside, trimmed it. It's not too bad to cut. Okay, so then I have my pumpkin face. I'm going to take my smooth knife and just tidy it up a little bit. Clean up the edges. And I've seen people too getting a wee toothbrush, cleaning up the edges with the toothbrush. And of course, the more your holes, or the bigger your holes are on your pumpkin face, the more light's going to get out, so it's going to look really good. Tighten this up a little bit. That's probably keep the bits. They will go to my soup. And just be really careful because you don't want to then cut your tooth off or anything like that. Because I didn't use a marker, I don't have any big dark markers, marks on it. But what I've seen you can do is just to rub it a bit up. Cleaning product, and it takes that straight off. So there you go. There is my pumpkin, and here is his little hat that fits in nice. It's not going to be too big or anything, it just sits in nice and neat. It's actually, I quite like that. And that is your pumpkin carved, and it is great fun. I really recommend you do it. I can't wait to get my tea light in and see them lit up when it's dark later tonight. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'd love to see your pictures of the pumpkins that you have carved. Keep a wee eye out for our next video, and it will be making soup with our pumpkin. Okay, I shall see you later. Bye.